Winter warmth, share the spirit.
That's right.
Now you know you're in the right place. This is right exactly where you need to be. Face the sun. So we're going to talk a lot about a whole bunch of different stuff today. I had a page in here.
Oh, that was from this morning, though.
Well, it works in the, I use it both. I just change a few things.
Oh,
So
so it is December 20th,
yeah.
day 375 of Face the Sun on Facebook, and day 26, I think, on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Man, this chair is cold today.
Yeah, it's 14 right now.
Okay.
Cloudy conditions will continue for the rest of the day. Wind gusts up to 9 miles an hour, but they ain't touching me.
They're avoiding you, I think.
So here, I guess we can go with this one.
Good evening and welcome to Face the Sun. It's December 20th, day 375 on Facebook, day 26 on YouTube. I'm Jim and this is Brenda. Tonight we're defying the cold, bringing you stories warm and warmer than any heated blanket you've ever had on a frosty evening.
There you go. This is so cool. I can turn my head all the way inside the hat.
Yeah.
And turning my hat underneath. Fun.
That is funny.
And so then with Jim's 45 years of radio experience, he's bringing that classic broadcast feel outdoors, ensuring that even as temperatures drop, our variety show keeps your spirits high and your hearts warm.
It's a classic, I'm telling you. So, a lot of birthdays today, a little bit of weather. We got it all going on. As winter wraps its chilly arms around us, it's important to remember the warmth that community and compassion can bring. Whether it's helping a neighbor shovel the snow, sharing a hot meal, or simply bundling up for a brisk walk together, every act of kindness heats up our hearts and strengthens our bonds. We encourage everyone to reach out, connect, and share the warmth of this season. Even the coldest days are no match for the heat of human kindness.
There you go.
Together we make warmth contagious.
Oh, I love that.
I like that.
And we always want to bring the Veterans Crisis Line, keep educating everyone that there is a Veterans Crisis Line. Then so please reach out. If you're a veteran, dial 988 and then press 1. If you're a non-veteran, it's the same number, dial 988, and then sounds like someone will be there within 13 seconds.
That's what they've been saying, yeah.
And you can text at 838255, but put it in your contacts in your phone, and then you won't have to remember any of this, and it'll be there in an emergency. Hello, Shirley McFarland and Pat Hillard. Hey.
Hi, Pat. Shirley. And they're all getting ready to go. Happy birthday. Richard Schultz. I think I know Richard Schultz. No, I don't. No. Happy birthday, Shane Ronke.
We know Shane.
And Lisa Foltz.
That's Ron Foltz's wife. That's Leanna. Isn't that the guy that fixed some steps on our deck?
Foltz?
Wasn't it Ron Foltz that worked on our deck?
No.
Who did?
I'll think of his name in a minute. But Ron.
I thought it was him. Oh, well, okay.
Jim Guesswine.
Hey, happy birthday, Jim.
Travis Van Well. And Rebecca Rawson. Each one having a birthday.
Yeah. Wow, I can't believe Jim's 81. Jim Guesswine.
Because he seems so youthful.
Well, age just kind of just happens. Just seems to go so fast.
I'm almost the youngest one left in our family.
Except for the actual one that is the youngest.
Yeah.
Chris.
Except for the real youngest.
In Canada.
It's always been that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man alive.
You would be the youngest if it wasn't for Chris.
Yeah. Way to go, Chris. One way to understand the disparities in America's workforce is to compare the freedoms some workers get. Like the ability to do their job sitting on a chair.
That's us.
That's us. Professor and data journalist Alvin Chang notes how drastic the differences are between jobs that require standing and those that require sitting. Using a variety of parameters, Chang plotted the minor and major differences along the lines of exposure. Are you outside? He asks. And we would answer, yes. How hot or how cold does it get? We could say really hot and really cold.
Yeah, both. Hi, Jeff Chandler.
How loud does it get? For us, not bad.
Not out here. We're in the country.
Are there any racial and immigrant demographic problems?
No.
Do you have any abilities? Can you take pauses? Can you work remotely? Do you ever need to crouch down? Do you ever need to lay on your back? It doesn't help if you lay on your back to get your job done. Some jobs demand those kind of movements. That's crazy, you guys. Here's some of the things Chang observed. Sitting jobs that have the flexibility to stand often require a bachelor's degree and have higher incomes than their standing counterparts. Standing jobs lack these freedoms and came with more hazards and injuries. Job clusters, jobs clustered in the middle between those two, which offered best and worst of both of these worlds, include lifeguards, doctors, police officers, and mail clerks. So
Doctors have to lay on their backs? I between listening to you and then I answered your sister Rita in a text, I'm like, I left off with you saying some people have to lay on their backs. What doctor has to lay on their back for a job? What?
mail clerks have to lay down to get their pouches loaded, I guess. I don't know. Oh. Mhm.
Jeff Chandler says Merry Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 days till Christmas.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have some fun. Bowling balls.
Yeah.
I mean, how exciting are bowling balls to you?
Well, we don't bowl, but like Virgin Steen.
Yes.
She's like a professional, and her son actually teaches it in a
Yeah, college someplace.
college. Yeah. He has bowling
Yeah.
teams, and they're win, and they're amazing. And
Well, this is going to get pretty deep.
Okay.
As you see, this is page 1.
I see that.
So that means there's probably page 2 if I did things right.
You did, and I set it up right. I didn't put a page behind it.
Okay. Bowling balls are an essential piece of equipment in the sport of bowling. Bowling. And you have to understand their components and their characteristics. For both the new bowler needs to learn them and the experienced bowler has to remember them. Here are the key aspects to knowing about bowling balls. Bowling balls interact with every other main physical element of the sport: the bowler, the lane, the oil, the pattern, and the pins. They represent the biggest chunk of equipment investment for top bowlers, and most importantly, bowling balls have the potential to truly make or break each and every throw you make. For these reasons, it's extremely important for serious bowlers to develop a deep understanding of the modern bowling ball. Okay, this is where it gets really complex. Are you ready?
Okay.
A deep understanding of the bowling ball.
A modern bowling ball.
When the bowling ball rolls down the lane, it revolves on its axis. There are 2 points at the ends of the axis.
Okay.
One on the top, one on the bottom, probably, or one on each side, just depending. There's the negative and there's the positive. The NAP is the negative. The PAP is the positive.
Where's the finger holes?
They're in there. They're in there. We'll
But
get
are they
there.
on the positive or a negative end?
No, they're not on either end.
Because when you grab it, it is what it is. And once you put your finger in, yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, they're there. But, it's a ball and it's inside the thing.
Okay.
So stay with me.
Okay, I'll try.
This is good. I mean, this is exciting. It revolves around its axis. There are 2 points at the ends of the axis, the negative and the positive. The negative exists but is not important to bowlers because it cannot be seen while the ball is in motion.
Hi, Carrie Lee.
The positive is important because it can be seen throughout a shot, and the bowling ball's reaction is influenced by how far the pin and the mass core are away from the primary and auxiliary point.
Hmm.
The pin, the circle, the pin is the circle marking the surface of the ball, and it indicates the location of the top of the core. That's inside the bowling ball, but there's a pin on that bowling ball.
Okay.
You have to look for that, and that tells you where the top of the axis is. I know it was wrong with that throw. You had your axis at the bottom.
But so I thought you put your fingers and your thumb in,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. Mom always said you point with your thumb.
Mm-hmm.
You throw it like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if professional bowl, and Mom was good, but I don't know like what Virginia, what she would add in.
Oh, yeah. Right-handed bowlers, the PAP, the positive axle point, will be on the right side of the bowling ball. For left-handers, it's on the left side. What the PAP identifies at release is your axis tilt and axis rotation. Man, this is deep. The core is located inside the bowling ball and influences the weight distribution and overall dynamics. There are two main types of cores: symmetrical cores. These have a uniform weight distribution and are easier to control. And then there is the asymmetrical core. These are designed for advanced bowlers who can generate higher revolutions and require more complex ball reactions. Bowling balls generally weigh 6 to 16 pounds. The weight you choose could be manageable. It should be manageable. Generally, bowlers select a ball that is about 10% of their body weight. I didn't know that.
Say it again.
Generally, bowlers choose a ball that's 10% of their body weight. That'd give me an 18-pound bowling ball? I don't think I could lift it. Proper fit is really important, as once the holes are drilled for the grip, the ball cannot be returned. The drilling layout of the bowling ball affects its performance. The placement of finger holes relative to the core pin, the mark indicating the core center, determines how that ball will roll and how it will roll and how it will hook.
Interesting.
Man alive. And I thought you just went out there and ate peanuts and threw the ball down the lane.
Well, that's what we did. So Carrie Lee says Merry Christmas, and Julie Nealon says Merry
Oh,
Christmas.
yeah. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you guys. 5 days.
5 days.
Yeah.
I have to make 2 pecan pies, I just found out.
Yeah. And I have the best recipe ever.
Yeah, that is a good one. Yeah, it is. Is that off that plate?
No, I lost the plate, so then I did get a recipe that was similar to it.
Oh, okay.
So I do have some Christmas PSAs because everybody's saying Merry Christmas. So there's holiday shopping safety. So you got to have secure online shopping. You got to have a public service announcement on this.
Mm-hmm. Warnings about phishing scams and reminders to shop on secure websites.
Yep.
Theft prevention is a big thing this time of the year. Tips on keeping personal items safe in crowded shopping areas and parking lots.
Yeah.
You got to have a few of those. We'll show those to you here in just a second. I don't want to forget what I'm about to say.
Oh.
New York City, right around Christmas, the garbage people all went on strike and the junk was piling up. There was one guy who would every night take his garbage, put it in a box, wrap it up like a Christmas present, and leave it on the front seat of his car. And somebody would steal it every day.
That's funny.
That's hard to
It was
say.
Turkey.
It's hard to say where that turned up or where.
I think it would almost come back,
Yeah.
but maybe the thief didn't really. She was just random.
Yeah.
It's like, where did I get that from?
He probably broke into so many cars that night. I
Mm.
can't remember where I was. Oh, ask the police if they have video of that. Then I'll tell you what.
Mhm.
Uh,
Financial wellness.
budgeting advice, encouraging consumers to avoid overspending and incurring holiday debt.
Yeah. Charitable giving.
Guidelines on how to ensure donations go to legitimate and effective charities.
And travel safety. So there's road safety also for the Christmas, for here coming up on Christmas in 5 days.
Reminders about safe driving practices in winter conditions and the importance of vehicle maintenance. COVID-19 precautions, depending on the current health landscape, there's reminders out there talking about maintaining health and safety measures during travel and visiting in groups.
Rick Croney says, wish you a.
Oh, it looks like a Grinchy Christmas, doesn't it? It's green. It looks like Marge from the Jeffersons in green.
One of you is Pickle. Oh,
Oh,
no, that's a gal. That's Shirley McFarland. When she was pregnant, she got the nickname Pickles. So she signs everything Pickles. That's her. That's Shirley McFarland.
that's
It's
funny.
not neither one of us.
And that was years that I didn't know. She was just always Pickles, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, I asked her one day like, how'd you get the name Pickles?
Yeah.
He's looking good.
Yeah.
Oh, he went over to YouTube and found us. Yay.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
And
just having
then,
a hard time on YouTube finding your responses so I can respond back.
oh, yeah.
Because
Can they respond on YouTube?
that he is on YouTube.
Oh, we're on YouTube.
We're on both. We're on YouTube and Facebook right now at the same time.
When the heck did we get here?
Oh my God. Oh, like December 1st, maybe. When I think I started.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe
that
it's
was
right
good.
before Thanksgiving. I'm not really sure.
Yeah. Well, it's on the calendar someplace.
Mm-hmm.
Mental health awareness. That's big this time of the year. You got to manage that stress. And then fire safety. Decoration safety tips on holiday decorating, such as choosing fire resistant materials and safe lighting practices. And then there's the kitchen and cooking fire safety. They look for warnings about safety, especially when cooking holiday meals. Don't wear big, floofy sleeves and reach across the boiling potatoes to turn on the timer or something.
Hmm.
Just don't go up in flames. So, Merry Christmas, everyone. Now, what are these? Here's a whole bunch of.
They're public service announcements. I looked up some of the more popular ones over the years. This is your brain on drugs. It had a striking visual that compares drug use to an egg frying.
Okay, so this is your brain, and this is your brain on drugs. What was the this is your brain picture? Just an egg?
I
And
It's got I couldn't use it because it's copyrighted.
I know, but what was the picture?
I don't remember. I didn't even look because I can't use it. So
Oh, that's right.
I remember the TV ad though. And there's another one called Friends Don't Let Friends Drink Drive. Friends Don't Let Friends Drive Drunk.
Yeah,
Emphasizes the importance of preventing drunk driving.
yeah.
Another one says you can learn a lot from a dummy. Promotes seatbelt safety with humor through crash test dummies.
Oh, yeah. The crash test dummies. They're famous, you know.
Yeah, those were good commercials too.
Mm-hmm. And then Love Has No Labels. It celebrates diversity and inclusion, showcasing love across different backgrounds.
Yeah.
And this one, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. that focus on educational opportunities in the African American community. But boy, that one really caught on. Look at that sun going down over there. That's a nice one. Like somebody turned on a big light over there.
Oh yeah, we're on the other side of the house.
We're staying out of the wind again.
Yep. We're wimping out.
Look at this. Only you can prevent forest fires. Smokey Bear's iconic message about wildlife prevention. Wildlife prevention? Wildfire prevention. And then this one came right from South Dakota. Meth, we're on it. Aimed at addressing meth use in South Dakota, and it had mixed reactions. We're both young enough, we remember those
I
reactions.
remember all these.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, look at this one. It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? A reminder for parents to keep track of their children at night. And I didn't bump into this one. The More You Know. It's a series featuring educational topics, often with celebrity appearances. I'm not familiar with that one. Pets understand humans better than humans do.
I agree.
I agree.
Dogs are not our whole life, but they make our lives whole. That's
Yeah.
said by Roger Carras.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The better I get to know men, the more I find myself loving dogs.
Charles de Gaulle said that.
Ah, animals are such agreeable friends. They ask no questions, they pass no criticism. George Eliot said that. Okay.
Solo written hit songs have become a rarity in recent years.
Yeah.
A singer collaborating with a songwriting team is nothing new in the music world, but it's striking to see just how rare a solo written hit has become over the past few decades.
That's right, too. The visualization from Word Tips, who analyzes the writing credentials on every song on the Billboard Hot 100 year-end charts between 1970 and 2023. It revealed the dramatic decline of solo written hit songs. Across the 1970s, the average number of solo written songs per chart was 16, compared to just 3 when looking at the past decade. In 1988, there were 22 solo singer written songs in the top 100, as well as an average of 2 writers for every song. But by 2020, the number of solo written hits had fallen to just 1, while the average size of the songwriting team behind the Hot 100 tracks more than doubled to 4.5. The number of solo written Hot 100 songs saw a pronounced uptick in 2022, thanks in part to releases from Bad Bunny, Kate Bush is running up that hill, and returning to the charts after featuring in Stranger Things and Zach Bryan's country hit Something in Orange.
So Wes Truck is popping back between Facebook and YouTube. And YouTube, he said, "You're looking good." Now he's in Facebook. He says, "Got the lefse made today.
Oh,
Yay."
you traditionalists, you, Wes, you're such a traditionalist. And that's
Do you just
good.
put a ton of butter on it, roll it up, and eat it? Or do you also put like,
I know people that put
Preserve.
Karo syrup on it. Other people roll up cinnamon and sugar.
can't have cinnamon if you have rosacea, so that's a
Yeah,
bummer. But I like just butter on it. I would also put like cherry preserves on it or something.
yeah,
I
yeah,
like that.
yeah. Don't drink and drive.
That's right. Various campaigns using shocking statistics and emotional storytelling.
And along those same lines, stop bullying, speak up.
Yep. Encourage kids to stand up against bullying and support each other.
Dare to keep kids off drugs.
Focuses on drug prevention through education and awareness.
DARE stands for Drug Awareness, Resistance, and Education.
Okay.
That was a big program, probably still is. And then Get the Facts, the truth about smoking.
Highlights the dangers of smoking with stark visuals and statistics. Man, remember those commercials and they would show somebody with that hole in their neck
Oh yeah,
and they would either
yeah,
put their hand over it or something. Yeah, that was pretty scary.
yeah. And then there's the famous "Wear Your Seatbelt." There were a lot of different campaigns talking about buckling up while driving.
Mm-hmm.
But then, this is an Army recruitment advertisement. It's not just a job, it's an adventure. Promotes military service in an engaging way, highlighting personal growth and adventure. I bet that line has been said in some pretty funny places. This is not just a job, it's an adventure.
I could say that about out here.
Yeah.
Save water, save life.
He encourages water conservation through impactful imagery and messaging.
Think before you post.
That is such a good, that's good all year long. Aimed at social media users, reminding them to consider the consequences of their online actions.
Yep. Be a hero, save a life.
Promotes organ donation and compelling stories about recipients and donors.
Okay. Know your status.
Focuses on HIV testing awareness, and it encourages individuals to get tested regularly.
There's that page.
Okay. I was hoping we'd get to this one.
What luck.
What luck. Okay. Almost 17% of American households with children are run by single mothers. Across the U.S., single moms run 17% of the household with children under age 18. That figure varies widely from state to state. Using the data from the Badger Institute, the Digital Capitalist mapped the share of single mom households in each U.S. state. After the Federal District of Washington, D.C., where 29% of the households are run by single moms, the highest rates in the country belong in the South. Mississippi has 24% and a larger share of single mother households than any other state. And Mississippi is followed by Louisiana at 23%, Alabama at 20%, Georgia at 20%, and South Carolina at 20%. The lowest share of single mom households is found in Utah at 9%, where the Mormon religion, Utah's majority demographic, discourages people from having children outside of marriage. And then Idaho comes in with 11% and Hawaii at 11%. They're tied for the second lowest rate.
Wes says he puts a lot of butter on his lefse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love a lot of butter on anything.
Yeah, butter is better.
Make butter great. Again. It's never not great. It was always great.
It's always been, and no matter that little thing you just referred to, that saying, no matter how you say it, it's off the mark.
For butter?
No, for America. Make America great again. America is great. They proved it in the House of Representatives today. It's already great.
It was always great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You want a little rinky-dink humor, or do you want some health talk, protein scams, or what do you want? You tell me what you want. We can get you anything. How about humanizing pets?
Yeah, let's just do the last 4 of those. Then we'll. Pets are humanizing. They remind us we have an obligation and responsibility to preserve and nurture and care for all life.
James Cromwell.
Yep. The love of a pet is pure, unconditional, and forever.
No author on that one.
Until one has loved an animal, a part of one's soul remains unawakened.
Anatole France.
Oh. A house is not a home without a pet.
And I wish everybody could have a dog like this one.
Bogey's pretty fun. He's really touchy, though, about his poor little feet.
Mm-hmm. And his butt. Don't try to wipe poop off his butt. He'll bite you. It was. I didn't have this coat on, but I had a pretty heavy winter coat on, and he didn't bite me, but he did. I got teeth right here. You see these teeth?
Yeah, it gives you a warning.
You did.
There's something running in our shelter belt.
There is. Probably the water. Did I leave the water running?
Well, I think it's a deer inside the. I'm just waiting for it to pop out on one end or the other, jump over the rustic rail fence.
Yeah.
Weird. Well, thank you guys for joining us. And let me see. I gotta.
It's those neighbors over there, I bet.
They're running through the fence.
They're running around through the shelter belts.
Sunrise comes tomorrow morning at 8:03.
Yay. We can take a nap before that.
And so we'll see you around 8:03-ish.
Thanks for being there.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Bye-bye. See you in the morning.
Yep. I'm so much closer to this than you. My big hat.
That's a big hat.
It's a big coat. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till this Veterans Crisis sign
Okay.
also scrolls out there a little more.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.